Hi everybody, it is Rachel Augusta and I work with animals who are sick, injured, diseased, or have been abused. I am currently in Colorado working at a horse ranch, and I have been here for the week working specifically on some new techniques to help our animal companions through severe PTSD and trauma, as well as some other really intense health issues they might be having. But I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about PTSD and trauma and how we hold it in our bodies. So this week we've been talking about the amygdala. And the amygdala is this tiny little thing in our brain here that is our best friend and our worst enemy. And I will tell you why it's our best friend. It's our best friend because it keeps us alive. When we are scared, it masks and cloaks the fear in us so that we don't get scared to death. So I'm sure you've heard that saying before, it almost scared me to death. Well, the reality is that if the amygdala wasn't there or functioning properly, you could actually be scared to death. But what the amygdala does is it cloaks that fear in you so that you can cope and get through life. Now, why it is your worst enemy is because it has cloaked this fear in you so that you might have triggers later in life, PTSD, that something happens and immediately the chemicals are released into your body again to make you relive what you were going through when you were originally scared. So the amygdala has the power to cloak and mask fear to save you, and then it also triggers this fear in your body if something happens again that reminds you of the situation. So I've been learning all week how to get your amygdala to release this cloaked, masked fear from your brain so that you can heal on a deeper level and not be triggered. And a lot of times when we have been scared to death, we end up suffering, our adrenals end up suffering, and we have adrenal fatigue because of it. So I've learned this amazing technique not only to help you release this trauma from your amygdala, but then to also regenerate and re-energize your adrenals. And I'm so excited to bring this to my practice. So if you have an animal who's easily triggered, nothing has been able to work. Like, you're at the point where you're thinking Prozac, or maybe your animals are already on Prozac because they have these triggers that set them off that are uncontrollable, and you're kind of at your wit's end. This would be the thing to help them. And so if this sounds like something you've been experiencing, your animals have been experiencing, let's talk, because I'm so excited to bring this healing to you and your fur babies. For here, some donkeys.